There is outrage tonight as we begin this Memorial Day weekend over the treatment of dozens of local veterans. All died more than a year ago, but their bodies never were buried. Instead, those bodies have been stored at the Los Angeles County Morgue. The public never told about any of this until KCAL 9's Stacey Butler got a tip about it and started pressing people for answers. Stacey, you're live tonight at the Riverside National Cemetery. What a story.
And Kent, this is where those vets are supposed to be buried. Instead, they have been at the LA County Morgue for more than a year.
I think it's incomprehensible.
Tonight, shock is turning to anger as Southland vets are learning that over 60 unclaimed veterans have been decomposing in the LA County Morgue for over a year, seemingly forgotten.
It's kind of sad that these people don't get the proper care that they deserve, even after death.
Every Wednesday morning, former Marine Corporal Richard Burns shows up at this spot inside the Riverside National Cemetery. He volunteers to lead memorial services for unclaimed indigent vets who come from morgues around the Southland. Often he and a handful of volunteers are the only ones in attendance. Instead of being honored with a military funeral service at Riverside National Cemetery over a year ago, in what a source calls a surprise move, today the bodies of 44 U.S. veterans were transported to the LA County Coroner's Office. This, one day after CBS 2 and KCAL 9 questioned why the bodies were left there to decompose. Tonight, many want to know why the morgue didn't act sooner.
This is a process that we've been aware of for some time, and we've been working on a process to expedite it to make sure that these individuals, if their veteran status is confirmed, will be moved out to the Veterans National Cemetery in Riverside as soon as possible. I can't speak to what's happened in the past, but I can tell you what's happening today is that we're putting every resource that we have to making this occur swiftly.
But a source tells me the LA County Morgue identified and determined each vet eligible for a military burial over a year ago. Now, the coroners will begin the difficult process of re-identifying each one after decomposition. In an email sent yesterday, a spokesperson for the LA County Morgue pointed the finger at the VA for the mishap, saying there are about 60 decedents of probable veteran status that have awaited disposition for about a year as a result of a personnel change in the Veterans Affairs Office and stringent identification eligibility processes required by the VA.
There's personnel changes every day, but that certainly doesn't take away from the service that we provide any veteran.
VA spokesperson Cindy Van Bibber says she's never heard of indigent vets piling up in the LA County Morgue for over a year. She says at no point did the morgue contact the VA to ask for help to track down their eligibility.
We definitely weren't contacted, or we would have had a service for the veteran.
Bibber says the process to get vets a proper burial is usually seamless. Here's how it works. The morgue is supposed to call the National Scheduling Center in St. Louis. The Scheduling Center contacts the Riverside National Cemetery, and the cemetery determines if the vet is eligible for a VA burial.
It can take up to 3 days.
So not a year and a half?
No, not a year and a half.
And now that this has come to light, vets here are hopeful that their brothers will finally get the burial that they deserve. We're live tonight in Riverside. Stacey Butler, KCAL 9 News.
Okay, Stacey, thank you so much for that.